everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so first things first, before I get into this video, I have to explain something really quickly. Any type of background music that you hear in the background, I do not own any of the rights to the music, okay? I'm actually using a playlist by YouTube's free audio system. I'm gonna link their channel and the playlist that I used in the description below because they have lots of songs on there. I literally think it's impossible for me to sit there and list every single song that was there, but the playlist has all the songs and all the descriptions and all the things. All the music rights go straight to the owners, okay? It's not me, okay? So if I get in trouble for that, it is what it is. But anyway, so okay, today, very specifically, fire signs. Hi, how's it going? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. How's it been? What's poppin'? So today, sorry, I just have to check to make sure I have something. But anyway, today I'm doing an energy check and I'm seeing what's going on and what's happening in your life. Okay, sis, let's go. Also, I apologize about the glare from my fan. I wonder if no, okay, that's from my fan. Anyway, I apologize. Just wait, what if Anyway, just bear with me, y'all. I'm gonna try and find a good place to set my phone at because I am recording this on my phone. Okay, so let's get started. So the first card that we have here is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm gonna put this right here. We have the Emperor, the Hermit reversed, the Moon, okay. Also, look at this depiction for it. It's so pretty, like, I love it. Anyway, got a little distracted. We have the King of Swords reversed, okay. We have the King of Wands, okay. We have the Five of Swords. We also have the Nine of Swords. For the Romance Angel Oracle card, we have, is this an angel? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Period, sis. Okay. We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. We have love yourself first, okay? Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. It's safe for you to love. It says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For my own tarot deck that I made, we have things will get better, okay? Please believe that. We have connected souls reversed. We have look for the signs, okay? We have the Soul of Winds. We have open your eyes reversed, okay? And we have Gia. Okay, so right off the bat here, I honestly feel like getting in tune with y'all's energy. I honestly feel like here with the King of Swords reversed being below the Knight of Pentacles, this is like a blockage in a sense. The King of Swords, when it's up front, talks about a very diligent man, you could say, in a sense. You don't have to be a man, this is just the energy that I'm picking on. Sometimes people can actually resonate more with divine masculine energy than they do with divine feminine. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Personally, for me, I believe that we actually have both of those type of energies, but we resonate more with one than we do with the other. Okay, and when the King of Swords is up front, this talks about someone that's standing up in their own power. They think very logically, right? And since it's reversed, to me, this is saying a certain idea or a certain way of how you think. It could be like about anything, about how you expect certain relationships or aspects in your life to go. With the King of Swords, with the King of Wands here, it could actually be talking about your passions and how you think you have a certain idea of how your passions are supposed to go or how they're supposed to kickstart. And I say this is a blockage because it honestly feels like that you aren't really thinking clearly or straight, especially with open your eyes here reversed. to me, this means the meaning for this reverse card is doubled. And what I mean by that is like when Spirit says open your eyes, they really want you to open your eyes. They really want you to pay attention to the signs. Also, I apologize. I'm like hopping back and forth between the cards, but this is this is what my spiritual guys just want me to talk about, and I have to get it out there, or else my brain will have a meltdown. So anyway, so it's saying here that honestly, I feel like that with your ambitions and your passions, that you're not thinking clearly. It's like you don't have a clear-cut way of how you think or how you expect things to go. And Spirit is saying that this is wrong in a sense, because you need to trust that things will happen when the time is right. Because the Knight of Pentacles is all about the stable offer, this groundedness. That's something that's very slowly coming in. And to me, this is saying that the way how you think is a blockage. It's not like a one and done cut type of thing. And it honestly feels like you're so focused here on the end goal that you're not really looking at the journey and how the journey helps you get there. And because y'all are fire signs, and the King of Wands is actually fire energy high, that's why the card popped out. This is saying here, with the Emperor up top, is that you need to stand in your own power. You need to trust in your abilities and your capabilities. You need to trust that things will happen when the time is right. You need to trust that your ambitions and your passions that you want to do, like, for example, for the rest of your life, they will come, just very slowly. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you really need to focus on your own power right now, okay? For some of y'all, because we have Let Your Friends Help You, don't be afraid to like reach out and talk to your friends about how you feel. Because there are people out there in the world that love you for who you truly are. Please know and believe that. Okay, y'all, okay? So with the Hermit reversed and the Five of Swords, especially with the Nine of Wands, look, because we have solar winds here, I feel like somebody has either came back into your life or they are going to be coming back into your life. And I really feel like Spirit is saying that, especially with the look for the signs card, look for the messages and the signs, okay? Because I honestly feel like someone is going to be coming back into your life. And then this is going to cause you to sort of have like this overthinking type of moment. Like, am I good enough? Am I worthy enough? Especially because we have here with, oh, sorry, I'm laughing, because we have the Moon card here, and we have 3 different cards here that all talk about your love life, saying that you need to love yourself first, that you need to stay optimistic about your love life, and that it's safe for you to love. I feel like this is saying that when you put yourself first and you stand in your own power and position and you don't allow yourself to overthink, because this is what the Hermit card is. This is also the card of Virgo, so you might have Virgo somewhere in your chart. If not, ignore that, but I'm a Virgo rising, so I understand when I have this tendency to overthink my actions and my thoughts a lot. And I honestly feel like it's saying here, especially with the Moon, that like don't dig so deep into why the confusion is there. Just know that the confusion and the reasons for this happening, it's happening for a reason. All things happen for a reason, okay? And when this person comes back, like, we all have toxic tendencies that we all need to work through. We all have childhood wounds that we carry through us throughout our lifetimes that we need to heal and grow from, okay? And this is another thing, because I feel like this is a very specific message for somebody out there. I don't know who it is, but it's very specific for somebody out there. Healing is not a one and done type of thing. It does not work like that. Healing is infinite. Personally, for me, and this might upset some of y'all, but I'm just being honest because I like to share some of the things that I've learned with tarot and healing and doing inner shadow work throughout my life. Is that personally for me, and the way how I see things, we will never truly get over the things that have hurt us. Never. We can only learn to grow from this and learn to not repeat those same mistakes. Because personally for me, you don't want to be in like this continuous loop of self-doubt, unworthiness, overthinking, questioning why the way things are or why the way things have happened to you in your life. And I really feel like Spirit is saying that although you may feel like some people have walked out of your life with the Five of Swords here, This is also saying that what is lost to you will come back in whatever type of way, form, or fashion. Please know and believe that, okay? And for some of y'all, I'm getting a little closer now because this is getting real. For some of y'all see the way how these cards came out together? The Five of Swords with the King of Wands. Despite the fact that you may have felt left out and hurt, like these two people have left or walked out of your life. It doesn't even have to be two people. It can be like anything in general. But it's saying, despite the fact that you might have lost something, this person's looking directly at King of Wands. They're looking at their passions, their ambitions, their fuels, what makes them happy out of life. And I don't know why, but if you look closely, this person is smirking. Like, I don't know if y'all could get on that, if that can focus. This person is smirking, okay? He's like, yeah, they might have left out and walked out on me and left me feeling the cold. Yeah, I might have some nights where I stay up and overthink and cry myself to sleep at night. But all this pain has a purpose. Please believe that. Okay? Despite the confusions, you're being divinely guided, okay? Do the inner shadow work with this card right here. You see this little black, I don't know what to call it. It's like a black figure. It could also be like your ego in a sense, which is actually another form of blockage to your ego, because your ego is what can help protect you, but it can also hurt you too in a sense. And I really feel like here that I feel like for most of y'all watching this, you have maybe just for humans in general, we have a tendency to overthink things a lot. And this card is saying that you don't need to dig in deeper to find what you missed out on life. This is saying that you need to stop looking and thinking and start feeling and believing. That's what I honestly feel like the message here is. Because Spirit wants y'all, once again, to look for the signs, okay? Repeated numbers, watch out for those, because they have a meaning. If you see repeated numbers like 1111, 123, or 222, look those up, okay? Because certain words for certain people can pop out. I promise you it will. And despite all that, Spirit is saying that things will get better, okay? Things will get better. All this pain has a purpose. Please, from the very bottom of my heart, believe that. Because y'all got this. Period. Okay? We have a tendency to overthink things in our life. There's a lot of confusion surrounding our future, our relationships, who's truly our friend. And yeah, we might have some nights where we stay up and cry and worry about it and worry about our future. But my question here for y'all is, are you going to continue to stay in this energy? Or are you, like the Five of Swords and the King of Wands, going to start focusing on your ambitions? Going to start thinking about what makes you happy? Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just know you're going to get there one day. Because it's slowly coming, okay? It is slowly going to come. I don't know why, but I feel like some of y'all just rolled your eyes at me. Well, please believe that it's slowly coming, okay? And this Emperor energy here, this is also slowly coming, okay? Spirit is saying it's time for you to stand in your own power. Just don't allow yourself to overthink. And it's okay to overthink things too, sometimes. But it's not okay to beat yourself up for every little mistake that you do. Because I also have the tendency to do that. Okay? Which, yeah, here, the saying, embrace the spirit of earth. Call upon her, for another reason. Keep things realistic, okay? Ground yourself, okay? It's okay to allow yourself to float up in the clouds sometimes, but at the same time, you need to come down from the clouds and feel the bare earth on your feet, okay? I'm telling y'all, some of these musics sound like ads, and I'm like, girl, anyway. And I have to reinforce this once again, because Spirit wants you to stay optimistic about your love life, okay? You see how this person holds, what even is that? Yeah, she's like holding up this flower. It could also be a bouquet. She's opening her hands out. She's being open to be receiving. Spirit also wants you to be in that energy too. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need to, okay? Because it's like I said, you got people out there in the world that truly love you for who you really are. And if you don't believe that, please start believing that now. And despite these fears and anxieties and these setbacks, you need to love yourself first, okay? I understand it's hard to love yourself and all your flaws, but you only have one body and you only have one life. Unless you like choose to be reincarnated. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. If y'all want me to talk about it more, let me know, okay? But Spirit is saying that it's safe for you to love, okay? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I already said this card maybe 2 or 3 times, but the message still stands, because Spirit really wants you to trust yourself and your capabilities, okay? Now let's get into the overall energies, okay? We have the 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups reversed. Look, y'all, the Emperor, the Empress, the Hangman, yeah, I'm a pole 6. The 5 of Cups, Queen of Swords. I lied, I'm gonna draw 2 more. The Tower, I'm gonna put this here. The Chariot. And then because I also have to mention this card right here too. 7 of Pentacles. Which talks about, it's pretty much like you reap what you sow type of card. Okay. For the overall energies from my own personal tarot deck, we have you are on the right path. Believe that, know that. I can feel you. Look, the way how, I swear I did not plan for this, okay? Because you have love yourself first, which is the card right here. Take your time. And you know where I was gonna put this card? Directly on top of that. Take your time, love yourself, okay? Trust in your own capabilities. The 3rd eye. Yeah, storms. Look, use your magic. Hands of Fate. Oh my, trust your intuition, okay? I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but the more that I pull these cards, and that's another thing too, that I only stop when I feel called to stop. That's Spirit's way of saying the cards don't resonate no more, so you can stop pulling them. And I'm like, okay. For the overall energies for the Oracle deck, we have Separation. I'm actually gonna put this here. We have Express Your Love. And Children. As we're seeing, I'm gonna pull 3, but I'm gonna pull 1 more. Healing family issues. Now, Spirit, where do you want me to start at? Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk about the Tower first. So, okay, I'm sorry I'm laughing, but the way how I look at these cards, sometimes when I look at these cards and I look at the people's depictions and their faces, sometimes their faces can give a clue of what's going on and what's happening. I'm sitting here trying to debate, do I want to talk about that first or do I want to talk about, okay, let's talk about this first then. So the Emperor here, you don't only have the Emperor, I said the Emperor, you don't only have the Emperor, you also have the Empress here. Those are 2 divine counterparts, okay? So if y'all are wondering if you was having somebody in your life that was coming your way, I honestly feel like they are. Because the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Cups reversed. I thought that was 7, my bad. Because the 4 of Wands and 8 of Cups reversed, that's not your energy. Someone here is watching you from afar. They think you are beautiful. I heard they think you have it well put together. They're slowly coming forward. Please believe that. And I feel like here with the flower. Look, some of y'all might get flowers, okay? Because I feel like someone here has a gift for you. And it's slowly coming forward, which is why it's taken a long time. Because this is a general reading and I have to mention everything. whoever the Emperor is, whoever the Divine Masculine is in this reading, they're putting a hold on their life because they found their queen or the king or whatever you are, okay? Because love is love, period. They have been, and honestly, it's like they've been watching you for quite some time. I feel like they've been trying to make some type of like way on how to come forward with you. They might need a little bit more confidence in their life if they wish to come forward towards you, but they put a stop on their life. They're like, I'm not gonna go search anymore because I found the queen, okay? I found my queen, okay? And for some of y'all, I'm picking up that you could actually feel this person's energy with the I can feel you card here. Which, if you are dealing with the twin flame connection, you can actually feel in and draw in each other's energy. It happens because I'm dealing with twin flame connection right now, okay? And because you have the Empress here staring at the tower, I think it's interesting because you have the tower on top of the moon. The moon talks about confusion, cycles, also in a sense because you have these two people staring at the moon, divide guidance, a period of confusion. And because you have the tower here, it's just saying that this confusion is all because of the foundations that were not properly laid out, okay? When I said I feel like you have somebody coming back into your life, I'm being honest, because we have use your magic, and to me, this is the Magician card from my own tarot deck that I made. The Magician card talks about how you have everything in the palm of your hands, right? You are a manifestor in your own life, and you've been trying to manifest someone coming back because of the solar moon's energy. Sorry, I burped. And for some of y'all, you're like, I didn't manifest this. You might have been doing it on some subconsciously. I was gonna say unsubconsciously. Ignore my brain and the way how I think. But the reason why you have all these confusions, the tower. I'm getting my tarot cards mixed up. The tower. The foundations that were laid no longer serve you. It is time for a change. I know that card looks scary, and most people in the tarot, they see the tower and they're like, yikes. To me, I used to fear this card popping out in my own tarot decks because I would see the tower and I'd be like, great. But because that, when you feel like you were in your own power, we will always have tower moments in our life because certain foundations no longer suit us, and it's time for a change. And the reason why you might have some fears and anxiety, well, I'm being honest, for some of y'all might have to choose between two different people. That's probably why you're probably staying up late at night, because you feel pulled all over the place, okay? But this is also saying that you may also feel pulled, that you may feel like you're being pulled in two different directions, but because the way how the Chariot card works is that you can easily pull yourself out of that. You can easily be the master of your own universe, okay? And once again, because of the two, because the symbolism here, I really feel like for some of y'all out there, y'all have a choice, okay? And I feel like y'all are going to be getting more back into your power. Because honestly, it feels like with your Divine Masculine over here with the King of Wands, they're too busy on what they lost, alright? They're too busy on what they lost, alright? And if you're also the Divine Masculine in your connection, because I'm being honest, because it could either go both ways. These are energies, alright? And energy is fluid. Doesn't matter if you are the Divine Masculine, doesn't matter if you're the Divine Feminine. You could switch between in and out of both, okay? You could resonate more with one, you can resonate more with the other one. Take what resonates with you and leave out what doesn't, okay? And I feel like because you have the Queen of Swords and the Chariot here, this is saying that you're going to be cutting out what you don't deserve. But period. Period. I'm here. Yeah, I'm like hearing like, I'm going to cut out all the bullshit. that no longer serves me. The Five of Swords here. The Queen. Who cares if those people left you out? Because it's time to stand on your own power, okay? Also, y'all might be seeing birds a lot with this bird right here. Those are signs from your spiritual guides, okay? Believe that. And like I said, you might, and even in your life, because the King of Wands is all about passions and desires and ambitions. You might be having some setbacks, feeling like you've lost out. But if you look here, just like I said earlier, don't focus on what you lost. Focus on what there is to look forward to. Because despite the fact that this girl right here lost 3 of her cups, she has 2 right there. Do you know what she can do with those 2 cups? You know what the 2 cups talk about? Friendships, love, passion. Which honestly, I feel like that's the whole general vibe of this energy check for y'all fire signs. That you can put your mind to anything. Yeah, you can face setbacks, but when you face a setback is there to help you. It's to help you teach, help you grow, help you learn. Right now, you may accept that there's really nothing that you can do until you can find a clear way. And that's okay too. Take the time out, take the rest that you need. Because at the end of the day, the only person who can tell you how you think you should feel and what you should do is yourself, okay? And look for the signs on top of storms. Y'all coming out of this rainy cloud period. You know what happens after it rains? The rainbow comes out. Period. Okay? Yeah, because once again, when you stay optimistic about your love life and you see the signs, you will know you are on the right path. Hell, you on the right path right now. You're gonna get there one way or the other. And once again, just take your time. Because healing is messy. Just love yourself. Love yourself and your flaws. And for all that you have and all that you do. With the third eye here, there might be some blockages surrounding your third eye. And it's saying to trust your capabilities. And trust your intuition, especially with look, because we as humans can be toxic. We're all toxic. It'd be 100% stupid if I were to sit here and say that I'm not toxic, because I am. But am I gonna unlearn my toxic tendencies? Yeah, I am. Because I refuse to be toxic in life. I don't care if it takes me the rest of my life. I'm gonna try to be the best version of myself possible. Period. And this is saying, especially with the connected souls. I didn't pull a card for it, but pay attention to the red flags, okay? And trust your intuition. When something feels off, it feels off. Just make sure you aren't coming from your place of ego. And what I mean by that is like, oh, he's probably doing something behind my back. No, that's your ego speaking. But if you're like, something feels off, that's your intuition. Trust it. And things will get better. And you know why? Because your luck is changing. The hands of fate. Be open to be receiving here. Period. And look, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gestures you seek. Which is also a saying with Gia being below that. I'm trying to figure out how do I best put this into words. And honestly, I feel like this is saying that to keep things realistic, but also do things when you feel called to. Don't be afraid to get a little bit close or intimate. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. And look, because you have open your eyes reversed and you have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon, when this person does come around and they act weird or funny, take a step back. Examine yourself. Okay? Remind yourself of your worth. Because you could also be drawn in this person's energy too. And I really feel like here, with all these cards here, it's saying that when separation does happen, because I'm being honest, it's not healthy to be around the person that you love 24/7. Unless you're like living with them, then. But this is all saying that like you don't need to also to constantly have contact with them. You don't need to constantly be texting them or talking to them. You can every now and then. And yeah, it can hurt when they don't text you back. Because I get upset when I don't get texts back. Also, I like laughing, but I'm making fun of myself if you can't tell. Hold on, I need to sip my drink. I'm thirsty. But yeah, in another way, how you can help this is by forgiving your parents, okay? And I'm not saying forgive your parents that were toxic to you. I'm saying forgive them in a sense because they did what they could. You know what I mean? Because we as human beings all have childhood issues and wounds. And sometimes when parents have kids, they can often reflect those wounds onto their kids. And it's saying here your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? For some of y'all, I'm hearing breaking, it's either, I heard one or two things. Either breaking traditional values or breaking generational curses. You can take that as it resonates, or maybe both of that resonates for you. Also, this looks here. Because this is this grandma watching over her family. To me, I feel like this is a sign that your grandma's popping in to say hi for some of y'all. But like I said, take that as it resonates, okay? And children, because I honestly don't believe, I think for some of y'all, it's probably like a very, very small number. This person might have children, or you might have children. Like I said, take it as it resonates. In another sense, this is also talking about how childhood wounds, okay? Because it says your love life is being affected by children. I wish this card was a bit more specific, but I honestly feel like this card is talking about your inner child. And what I mean by your inner child is like the things that, you remember when you were a child and you would get like happy and excited over like literally everything. At least that's how I was as a child. I used to want to be like an astronaut or a famous pop star, or you know, just things like that. Just things that would just make you smile and laugh and just have a general good time. Spirit wants you to embrace in the energy. Spirit wants you to embrace in that childlike mindset. Because y'all are kings and queens and majesties. Period, okay? But trust in your abilities, okay? Sit on your throne sometime. Don't overthink things so much. Trust that when things happen, it's for a reason. Yeah, you might be feeling pulled in two different directions and have to choose between two different people for some of y'all out there. But you are the master of your own universe. Period. Also, I apologize. I'm like tripping over my words. That's just how I am sometimes. Okay. But as of right now, don't look at the setbacks. And try not to stay stagnant, because this card, even if it's like reversed, it talks about stagnation. But I feel like, because even if it is up front and the way how the rest of this tarot spread is going, trust that things will happen when the time is right, okay? Trust in your capabilities and trust, yeah. See, I'm even tripping over my words now because I'm trying to wrap this video up, because I really don't think there's anything else to talk about. And yeah, one last thing. When this person comes around, for some of y'all, this person may pop back in and out of your life, okay? And if you're okay with that, it is what it is. But just know that you are the master of your own universe. And you do have control. Some people, I'm gonna explain this, because some people feel like they don't have control over their lives, others feel like they do. For me, I believe in both, because we are the masters of our own universe, and everything is set in stone. You're watching this video for a reason. Period. Okay? You're being divinely guided. Please know and believe that. And the last thing here before I wrap up this video, that healing is messy. And you need to love yourself first before any of this can go and kickstart. And look, take your time. Take your time. Period. You know why? Because your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Boom. I'm sorry, I like to make fun of myself sometimes. But yeah. But alright, y'all. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, or maybe even subscribe, as it lets me know that you enjoyed the video. like I said, I will leave descriptions. I will leave links in the descriptions below for the playlist for the music. Because all the music that you hear, all the rights go straight to the owners. But because I'm using a playlist, and it's like they probably have like 20 different songs playing in the background, and it's literally impossible for me to sit there and link every single one. So I'm just gonna list the playlist that I used in the channel that I got it off of, okay? And then from there, you can go and find all that information, okay? Okay, y'all. And also, if you feel called to, maybe follow me on Instagram, okay? Because I give tarot readings on there sometime too as well. And if you feel called to, and if you want to be generous, alright? You want to be generous, alright? I'll leave my PayPal in the description below. Okay, okay. I'm sending love, light, and positive vibes your way. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.